Hello everyone, I hope you're having the most amazing day. My name is Reed and welcome to Storytime. Today we are going to be reading some I Don't Work Here Lady stories, so put your feet up, relax, and enjoy the show. Once again, I do not work here. I'm just a vendor/delivery guy. I have been doing this for years and it's the exact same crap every single day. Now, I don't mind usually when people ask me stuff. I understand that I can be mistaken for a store employee. But for freak's sake, there's time when people just need to freaking use a little common sense and be nicer. Even if I don't work there, I may help you if you aren't a jerk. The majority of people that I answer either look confused or get visibly upset. I've always said that most people are stupid. Honestly, it doesn't matter what your degree is in or your job, people are freaking generally dumb when it comes to common sense. I've seen it too much over the years. Here's some recent examples. I'll park my big truck right in front of the gas station or store I'm delivering to and merchandising. I am literally wearing the exact same logo as the truck. I'm coming inside the store with a dolly or skid full of snacks. I still get asked questions about specific products in store. No, I do not freaking know where the cheese is. I'm freaking delivering merchandise. I'm not a freaking employee. You have no excuses. You clearly see that I'm delivering crap. I'm sorry you're too stupid to connect the dots. I have people demand that I get an employee to help them when I tell them I don't work there. I usually just chuckle and say no. Literally, the rage is instant. They can't fathom a lowly worker brushing them off and not catering to them. Most times, my uniform is completely different to what employees wear. In the winter, I will wear a hat, jacket, and gloves. In the summer, I wear shorts. Think about the last time you saw a retail employee actively working in this attire inside of a store. I get people demanding that I go on cash when the lineup is too long and they get impatient. I don't think that I need to explain the stupid here. When I visit Walmarts, I have a big Walmart tag saying, "Visitor," clipped onto my shirt. Some people mistake it for a Walmart employee badge. That's fine. Some people persist when I literally read out "visitor" to them. I'm at my wit's end with this job, mostly for other reasons. However, it'll be the best day ever when I quit, partly because I won't have to deal with these freaking morons on a daily basis. I used to be very nice and helpful to people when I first started this job because that's naturally how I am. Even if I don't work there, I would try to help people out. Now, if I get asked a question about something that isn't directly related to my job, I just automatically say, "Sorry, I don't work for the store, I'm just a vendor." Nothing more, nothing less. May seem jerkish, but people have really got to me and ruined it for others. Doesn't help that this freaking garbage company is slamming me with 20 calls a day plus add-ons in downtown. If I was OP, I would answer their questions, just tell them random locations since I don't know. Oh, you're looking for the potato chips? Last time I checked, they were somewhere over in athletics. Good luck. Lady thinks I work at a shop because I knew where something was. So a little backstory, I'm in my third year of secondary school, so I apologize for any spelling mistakes. On Wednesday, my mom gave me a call asking if I could get some milk and fruit naturally. I said yes, thinking it's only a 5-minute walk from the school to the shops. Once I got to the shop, I was looking for the items when an old lady comes up and asks if I knew where the cereal is, and because I have been there before, I told her where it was. About 2 minutes later, another lady comes up to me and says, "Hello, why are you here and not at the till?" I respond with, "It's because I don't work here." Not jokingly, I didn't even get to finish because she started screaming at me about how I was a lying jerk and I should give her 50% off for next week. At this, I told her to go away and to stop bothering me. She walks off. End of story? Nope. A few minutes later, she comes back with the manager of the shop and screams, "Your employee is being a jerk, and I want him fired now." First of all, I'm wearing a white button-up shirt with a blazer sticking out of the bag I'm holding. I'm also wearing the school's tie with its badge on it. What happened next was amazing. The manager said, "Ma'am, this man doesn't work here, and even if he did, I don't think he would serve you due to the comments you have been making." Standing there absolutely in shock that the manager said that, looked at me with a red face, and she ran out of the store. The manager asked if I wanted a discount. I said no and bought the things I needed, and then left. Oh, it's so refreshing to see a manager that actually sticks up for their employees. and in this case for someone that someone else thought was their employee. Either way, I'm sure they actually stand up for their actual employees when the time comes as well. Good job. A person was offended that I said they had the wrong number. End of the day, phone rings. I say, "Hello, bio," and I am cut off by a very fast-talking woman. Her, "Look, I'm with a few students at the residence halls here, and there is a problem with the rooms," and would have kept hammering on, but I managed to get in between breaths. I work in a hospital testing lab in a small university town, so nothing to do with student rooms. Me, "Sorry, I'm going to stop you right there. You've got the wrong number." Her, aghast, "No, I have not got the wrong number. I was transferred from the resident hall reception to this number. I did not directly call this number, so if you would politely not accuse me." Absolutely stunned that someone could be so offended and self-righteous over something so petty. I mean, hey, mistakes happen, and not everyone's perfect. This person really needs to realize that before they end up yelling at everyone they get on the phone with. Yes, but no. So I work in a store inside a store, which for some people doesn't make much sense, but when in the UK, not sure about everywhere else. A larger store, such as Sainsburys in my case, has bought a smaller store, like Argos for me. Occasionally they take a spot in the store. This Sainsburys is a fairly large store and has multiple other shops inside, but the sell services such as key making and something to do with shoes, I've never really looked at that one, lol. But for Argos, we are positioned at the back of the store, but with large signs pointing customers that, well, we exist. This is a fairly new thing for Argos, and people are still saying, "I didn't know you guys were in there," etc., but this is just some background information so you understand roughly what I'm on about. The Sainsburys uniform is a maroon color and an orange lining, whereas Argos is mainly black with a red lining, and both uniforms have the company name on the front and the back with the employee's name badge as well. So I was on break, walking around the main store, picking up what I wanted to eat on my break and what I wanted for dinner later on. Just browsing and taking my time since I had an hour, which is more than enough for me. I was looking at some microwave meals. I was feeling lazy when this middle-aged lady, you know the sort if you've been on this sub long enough. Karen, "Excuse me, sir." Me, sort of ignoring her since I didn't work in this store technically. "Ahem, are you deaf?" "Hiya, can I help you?" "Yes, what took you so long?" "Oh, I was shopping." "Never mind whatever menial task you're doing. I need you to come." Blank part of the store, I can't remember. "I can't reach the top bit of the shelf and you seem useful." Me, slightly annoyed that I kept on getting interrupted. "I mean, I don't work here, but..." I was about to help her. "Yes, you do. You have the uniform and all. Stop lying to me and help me." I understand why she wanted me to help since I'm 6'3", so I can reach top shelves, etc., but yikes, lady. "Yeah, no, I don't work here. I work in Argos, pointing in the direction where it is, and I'm on my break, so no." I continue with my shopping. "You need to help me, and you're being freaking useless right now." I work in childcare as a part-time job to earn a little cash, so School Me came out and said, "Whoa, watch your language." Karen, annoyed that I'm not praying to her, "You work here, and I want you to help me. Get me your manager." Sure, go to Argos, but they won't care right now since I'm a customer in a different store and don't work in Sainsburys. I didn't quite shout, but slightly raised my point to get my voice heard. Karen comes back with Sainsbury's security, who I happen to know since we went to school together. "This is the man who I was telling you about." "Ah, he doesn't work at Sainsburys, ma'am, and is under no obligation to help you unless you were shopping at Argos." Then waves at me, rolling his eyes. "He does." "What store are you in right now?" "Sainsburys." "What does this say?" Pointing at my work crap and jacket. "Argos," debating reality. "So, you work in Sainsburys, so you have to help me." "No." "Ma'am, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave OP alone, or else I'm gonna have to escort you to the exit or checkout." "I want to speak with the manager." "Sure, but OP is going to continue with the shopping, and if we need, we can get back in touch with him via Argos." Blah, blah, blah. As I quickly walk off, trying to avoid as much contact as possible and picking up the spaghetti carbonara, which was quite nice as so it happens. Apparently, Karen decided it was a great idea to kick the manager in frustration, so I hear, and police were called, but that's all I know. This would have never happened if she asked nicely and used manners, and I would have helped her to be nice since I had time, but if you're an idiot, you're an idiot. Thanks for reading. Your work shirt says Argos, but you clearly work in the store. Oh my god. You even said how stupid you are. Come on, lady. Nowhere close to the uniform, yet searched for me specifically? It was a few days before Christmas, and my mother needed to do last-minute shopping before our Christmas party at my grandparents'. The shopping was more for our Secret Santa that we do every year, and my mother had picked my grandmother, who was hosting the party. Knowing my grandmother loved the knick-knack type of things, we went to Hobby Lobby, my mother's favorite store, when she looks for decor. Before we went to go look at what to get her, I went to go to the art section to look at the sketchbooks and pens. There I see one of my coworkers, we work in daycare, looking confused. I say hi, asked what was going on. She was looking for an easel for her daughter for Christmas and wasn't too sure on which one to get her. Having been into art for years and was looking to get a travel easel at some point, I helped her out along with my mom, and this is where the lady shows up. At the time, I was wearing ripped jeans, gray Nikes, a blue jacket over a baggy black t-shirt, and a red beanie. No idea how they mistook me for an employee, but maybe it was because I knew what I was doing, I guess. This random lady comes up to me, pokes me on the shoulder, asking, "Where do you guys keep your wooden chest?" Didn't think nothing of it, and I gave her the directions to the correct aisle. Then, after helping my coworker, my mom and I split up for a bit, her looking at the floral decor, and me still in the art sections checking out some paints. The same woman comes to me and asks, "Sorry to bug you again, but where do you guys keep the molds for chocolates?" Again, I tell her where they are since I've been here multiple times, and she went on her way. Didn't see her for a good while after that. Now at the checkout with my mom, I see the lady again, and she looks at me confused on my position on the side of the customers. Then I guess it clicked that I didn't work there because she turned red when we locked eyes, before walking towards the fabrics. Now, I kind of wondered if she was looking for me specifically to ask me another question because she did genuinely look confused when she made her way there. Poor lady, at least it wasn't an unpleasant I don't work here lady experience, and I would gladly take this one rather than the confrontational ones. Oh, after all these nasty stories we've been hearing, this one truly warms my heart. Let me show you how to do part a job. This one is a bit backwards compared to other stories on this sub, but I thought it was funny. For reference, I used to work at a store where everything was $1. I'm not a fan of the company, but I made good friends with all my coworkers there. So walking in, I'm used to getting a lot of hellos and updating my past coworkers about what's going on in my life. Anyway, I was biking to work one morning and decided to stop by my old workplace. It was on the way and I wanted to grab frozen stuff for breakfast and lunch to keep at work. I'm standing outside in the snow waiting for them to open, notice one of my coworkers meandering around. I knock on the door to get her attention and she hurries away to grab a manager to have the door open. This manager, at least to me, is new. I've never met her a day in my life. Manager, rushing over, "I'm so sorry, I don't know how to work this door." For reference, it's just an automatic sliding door and she's referring to a button to push to turn it on. "Oh, the design is stupid. Here, I'll do it for you." Walks over to grab a pole and points out the switch. Stares at me with growing panic as I wield a metal pole over her head in the door. Me, points to tiny switch. "You see that switch? You have to flick it back so the door turns on. At night, you have to flick it back into place so the door turns off. I can't reach it, so I always use this. Flick switch." Manager, Coworker finally butts in. "It's okay. She used to work here." Manager, "Oh!" Realizes what I'm doing. "I am so sorry." Manager with a look of utter relief. I'm not critically mad. "It's okay. I just didn't know what to do." Me, "Here, let me show you how to do your job." Hand her the pole back and go about my shopping. We had a good laugh about the incident. New manager thanked me for showing her the switch, and I bought my stuff to head in for a quiet day of work. For a moment, I forgot I didn't work at the store anymore. Dang, we got hit with 2 sweet stories in a row. What a way to end this. That's right, we're out of stories, everyone. So if you enjoyed what you heard, subscribe for more content because it's coming at you daily. Thanks so much for listening and have an amazing rest of your day.